everyone is having a fantastic Friday morning. It's 59 degrees here in the upper Miami Valley, partly cloudy skies. Looking outside the studio window at 8:11. Habitat Chat with Habitat for Humanity of Miami and Shelby County is brought to us by Lochard Incorporated. And in the studio with me right now, I have Mo from Habitat for Humanity. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm great. It's going to be my day off after this. So,
all right.
Yeah, I'm ready for the day.
Yeah.
First, I would like to thank Lochard for sponsoring us. Fantastic. And we have exciting news that we've already talked about, but I want to reiterate that coming up, we have, I think, 2 days now, our home ownership application window opens on the 15th. So people might be aware, and probably are aware by this point, that Habitat builds homes. That is what we're known for. So right now, we started our PICWA build for 2024, and on the 15th, our application will open for the 2025 build. What will happen is people have from September 15th to October 31st to get their application in. They'll need to call our office to request that application. It is not online.
Okay.
You can get some information on our website about it, which is www.hfhmco.org. They'll give you online some of the qualifications that are required. But calling in, requesting that application is your best route, and our staff will walk you through those requirements and things. But I'd love to talk about some of those requirements now
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
Because a lot of people aren't aware, and they may think, oh, well, I wouldn't qualify anyway. I'm not even going to try. No, just wait. Maybe you would fall under this umbrella.
Yeah. So it's a two-step process. When you first apply, we have qualified loan officers on staff who will review your financial ability to qualify for the program. Our Habitat partner families actually take on a 0% interest mortgage on the home. So they become first-time home buyers.
Okay.
And that's why those loan officers take that first part of the application. So qualifying families have to have a debt-to-income ratio not exceeding 43%. And that's a little bit difficult to wrap your mind around, but that's what our loan officers are there for, to walk you through. You have to be employed for 12 consecutive months or have some other income that's been stable for 12 months. And then have an income between 30 and 80% of the median household income in your county. So you do need to live in Miami or Shelby County. That's our service area. And so when you call in, we can let you know what that 30 to 80% income looks like. And that's to make sure that, we want to set people up for success and being able to pay that mortgage back. So we want to make sure that you're in a position to do that. You will be willing to assume that 0% interest mortgage, make a modest down payment. It's very small. And then partnering with us is a requirement. And what that looks like is for a 2-parent family or a 2-adult household, you would need to put in 400 sweat equity hours of work with us. That's volunteer service hours. It might be your children's good grades. Those sometimes can count towards your sweat equity hours because the kids are doing their part to maintain and do the learning they're supposed to be doing. Your family can donate a certain number of hours so they can come and work for us as well. You might be working in our Restore, which is the retail location there in Troy, doing things like stocking. Our partner family whose home we're currently building, she's over there at the Restore painting right now because we're kind of refreshing the store. The partner families might help build their own home when the time comes. And they can also take some financial education courses with us. And that all counts towards that 400 hours.
That's great that you provide that, because I would need that.
I know, don't we all? So yeah, those are some of the things that you can do to earn that. If you're a single adult household, that number is different. It's not going to be the 400 sweat equity hours. I believe it's 250, but when you call in about the application, we can give you that exact number. So we welcome anybody who's interested in being a homeowner. It's got to be a first-time homeowner to call us. September 15th, it opens. We can send you the application, and it will take a little time for you to gather the information that we need. It's going to be financial information. and then pass a sex offender background check. So you have till October 31st to complete that application. Anybody who has their app in during that window will be able to go on to the next, well, not necessarily go on to the next. They'll be screened by the officers, make sure that they qualify. All the qualified applicants then go on to the next step, which is our family selection committee. That selection committee is made up of board members and the qualified loan officers. They will actually call the partner families or the prospective families. They'll interview them, and they may do home visits, because that next step is the family needs to have a qualifying need, including but not limited to things like overcrowding, safety concerns in their current living situation. And so then that committee kind of weighs who is in the most need and also who's willing to move to the location where we build. So we have land, and it's only in certain places. So we have land in Piqua and land in Sydney at the moment. So you have to be willing to live in those communities once your process is done.
And that makes it nice too. And really when you look at all the hours, and I know when Amanda was here, she's loving it. Like, she's loving it, and because you're surrounded by all the people that are helping. So it's fun. You don't even realize how many hours. I mean, she's probably exceeded it right now.
Oh, she has worked so hard towards her hours. I think she's probably ahead of schedule. She's not finished, but she's definitely on the right track. Yeah.
Yeah, and so how much she enjoys it, and she was really a testament of how much she enjoys it. That would really, get people, okay, that sounds like a big number, but it's not, because you're having fun and you're getting, I just think it's just a win-win.
It is. She gets to meet our volunteers who are also working towards our mission. She gets to go out. She's been in the homes of our home repair program families, and so she's been working on their homes, meeting people. It feels good.
Yeah.
To go out and do those things, do that work.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to find out how you can volunteer, and I have a question about the home repair and the restore. We got more to talk about.
Sounds good.
All right, coming up next, you might think by the cars, and more Habitat Chat with Habitat for Humanity of Miami and Shelby County, brought to us by Lochard Incorporated. It's Hits 105.5. Morning. Welcome to the morning show. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Friday morning. It's 59 degrees here in the upper Miami Valley, partly cloudy skies looking outside the studio window. Habitat Chat with Habitat for Humanity of Miami and Shelby County is brought to us by Lochard Incorporated. And in the studio, I have Mo from Habitat for Humanity. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're going to continue our conversation. So one of the things is the home repair program, because that's really something, and we talk about it every week, but also I want to point out, this is something new to this area.
Yes.
Yeah, and it just got started in January, and you guys are taking off. And you want to let people know that haven't heard exactly what that is.
So our home repairs program is designed to focus on critical repairs and accessibility issues. So let's say that you're in a wheelchair for whatever reason, you've had a medical emergency, and your home is not prepared for that. You can give us a call. If you are the homeowner and you have up-to-date homeowners insurance and up-to-date homeowners insurance, you're the homeowner and you fall in our income guidelines, which is, again, that 30 to 80% median household income for the county, we can come out. Our volunteers will do the repair. So we have built quite a few wooden ramps up to homes. We replaced a porch for the same reason. We've installed walk-in showers. We've done very minor roof repairs that were causing small water damage, and then the ceiling was kind of falling in. So it's those kind of critical issues that people need done, in order to keep their home safe, in order to stay in their home a little bit longer and maintain their home. That you would call 937-332-3763, and we can go ahead and send that application out by mail. You're welcome to stop into our Troy office at 150 East Race Street in Troy to pick up that application, but it is very easy for you to call in and we'll just mail it to you. You fill it out, you provide some of that qualifying information to us, and we will come out and do an overview. We'll take a look toward the home, see what needs to be done, and make sure that our volunteers are capable and we have the resources to take care of it for you. Some of the things we don't handle foundation issues, and 2-story roofs are out, unfortunately. 1-story roofs, we've partnered with a team out of Ludlow Falls called Crisis Relief ECR Mission, and they're a church mission group who does have the capability to do roofs. So occasionally we've partnered with them. They've come in, they handle all the work up on the roof because they're able to do that. And then our volunteers assist them from the ground. So it's a wonderful program.
Yeah.
It's helping fixed income seniors. It's helping veterans. It's helping single parents, anybody who might just be on the cusp of being able to take care of themselves, but maybe needs that extra little hand up.
Yeah, and I love the story. Well, I love all the stories.
There's
but
so many.
The one story about the grandma who was taking care of her kids and had the flooring.
Yes.
But couldn't install it. And her face, she was just smiling. And I saw the picture. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. And also the guy who served our country and you did the ramp that used to volunteer for Habitat for Humanity. I love that story.
He had worked on several women's builds back when he worked for one of the big box stores. And he came out on Saturdays and he would help with the builds and lend his expertise. And then here we go, he has a medical emergency, just like I was saying. He ended up being disabled and needing a scooter. And that was the one where we rebuilt the porch so that it was safe for him to exit that front door and then the ramp coming down. And we didn't even know that he had worked for Habitat until we were out there taking pictures and talking to him. And he was like, yeah, I used to volunteer. It's kind of coming full circle. So
yeah, that's awesome.
It felt so good.
Yeah. And then you even where he has the trash dumpsters, you even made this little area that he can put those in there. I thought that was so cool. I mean, just a little extra that means a lot.
Right. It looks nice. It keeps them off the sidewalk. It's easy for him to access still. And making people's lives just a little bit easier. Yeah.
I love that. And also you've got the Restore. And people don't know that is open to the public.
It's open to everybody to shop. There's no qualifications for shopping at the Restore, and every purchase that you make at the Restore supports our programming. So that's the home builds as well as the home repairs programs. You can also donate if you want to support that programming, donate your goods to the Restore. We accept furniture. We accept cabinetry. Let's say you're redoing your kitchen and your cabinets are still in great shape. You just for whatever reason, you want a different style, give us a call. We can actually send our box truck out. We can pick up those donations and bring them back to the Restore and sell them to support the mission. That Restore phone number, if you did want to donate something, is 937-703-9683. And like I said, we pick up in Miami and Shelby counties, and we are happy to help you with that.
Yeah, and also the Playhouses, Project Playhouse. I love that. I love that as well.
Project Playhouse is our sponsorship initiative that supports the home repairs program. So within Project Playhouse, companies can sponsor for $2,000 or more a playhouse. $500 of that sponsorship covers the cost of building the playhouse. Now, it's built by our volunteers, but it is a very sturdy playhouse. They're large. They're built on skids for easy movability of the playhouse. And then the other $1,500 of that sponsorship goes directly into nothing but that home repairs program. So when you sponsor the playhouse, you're actually making kind of a double impact because you're impacting families through the home repair program, but that playhouse is then donated to a youth serving organization in the area. And the only qualification for that to receive a playhouse is that your organization has to serve 10 children on a regular basis or more. So we have those playhouses all throughout Miami and Shelby County right now. They're in churches, they're in childcares, they're in preschools, they're in shelters. So if your organization is interested in receiving a playhouse, you can give us a call also. You would call our office at 937-332-3763 to request a playhouse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're cool. And if you're interested in volunteering, what do they need to do?
I am the volunteer coordinator, so I'm happy to help with that. That's the same phone number, 937-332-3763. You're going to ask for Maureen or Mo. I go by Mo, so now we're on a first name basis. Give me a call. And our opportunities for volunteering are pretty wide ranging right now. We have opportunities in the Restore. That's great for anyone who's available Tuesday through Saturday during the hours that the Restore is open. You would be doing things like stocking shelves, answering customer questions, maybe testing donations. So we get a lot of light fixtures and appliances donated, and you'd be in the back testing those before they go out on the floor to be sold. You could volunteer in our Habitat Activity Center, and in the Activity Center, you're going to be building the playhouses for sponsorship. And in that role, you might you'll help build the playhouse, but you also might lead companies who bring groups in to build the playhouse.
Oh, yeah.
So you'd be kind of mentoring their employees one day at a time through that process. And people have so much fun doing that. It's a great team building experience for those companies that come in and help us. If you've got any home repair skills, carpentry, plumbing, electrical, any experience in those trades, you might be a good fit for the home repair program. And in that case, you'd be going out into the community and helping those families who have applied for the home repairs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it would just be a lot of fun. So yeah, if you've worked in the construction business or just like you said, like they test the lights. So if you like to tinker and know if you have an electrical background, I mean, there's the possibilities to volunteer. There's so many.
There are many. Yes. Yeah. And we welcome everybody. So definitely give me a call. I'll give you that number again. It's 937-332-3763 and ask for Mo.
Yeah. And even if you don't have that, you have a lady that organizes. How great is that? Doesn't she go and organize different things? Yeah.
Her
I think
whole
that's
thing
cool.
is organizing all the drawer handles that will come in. We'll get donations of hardware, just the hardware. And so she'll put them together in packs of 6 or packs of 8 by size so that if you are out looking for new hardware, for example, instead of going to one of the big box stores, come to the Restore. She's got it so organized. You need to know how many inches apart your screws are going to be, and there's a section for that, and you come right in and find what you're looking for.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Well, thank you so much, Mo, for coming in this morning. It's great to see you.
Thank you so much for having me.
And enjoy your day off. I will. No, I'm going to let you go. Enjoy your day off. That was Habitat for Humanity, or Habitat Chat with Habitat for Humanity of Miami and Shelby County, brought to us by Lochard Incorporated. Again, enjoy your day.
I will. You too.
Thank you. Coming up next, going to take a short break and look at your local weather. It's Hits 105.5.